I see the Regional Director of Education, Dr. William. He just entered the auditorium. Dr. William, the Regional Director of Education. It's a pleasure to have you, sir.
We are going to take the National Youth Anthem. National Youth Anthem. If you are ready, with a tune, around Ghana you for your country. With the help of the band, shall we sing?
Thank you. Keep the microphone for me. Let's engage our students.
All right. Thank you very much. We acknowledge your presence this morning. We are happy to be here this morning to be part of this August vacation. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning I am happy to give a few people who have sponsored the beautiful things we are seeing this morning in our auditorium. This is alright. This is a very beautiful occasion, and as people of arts we believe that we need to be more interactive.
Exactly.
Hence, we're going to do a few interactive sessions, then we move on.
Right. Alvin, let's engage. How many of us are visual arts students? Let me see the hand. How many of us are visual arts students? How many of us are visual arts students? Let me see the hand. Like all of us have 3D visual access. Let me see the hand. Let me see my hand. If you're a proud artist. Let's all be upstanding again for me, please. Let's all be upstanding. Let's all be upstanding. Our dignitaries are here. Let's all be upstanding. Let's all be upstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, from the nation of Ashanti, a very distinguished Manhattan girl, and all the others of the government who have us to wear pieces. And you're all recognized as so much about all of this. Today, we want to say thank you.
Dabi minister Ambuma.
Malaika. Wow. My boy Sakitu is in the house. And Kumasi Girls cultural tutoring for the girls to host on the land of Ahima, presenting to you the cultural tour. They are doing it. It is so beautiful. Wow. Now I'm your mama Kumasi. Your mama Papa and that Kumasi Girls.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, can we do a clap on this one? Can we do a clap on this one? You can do better. You can do better. You can do better. You can do better. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
An accident. You see, you say. You are Muso. Sorry, my friend.
Shall we resume our seats, please? Ladies and gentlemen, officially I'd like to welcome everybody to the biggest summit ever to happen in the history of Ashanti, the Ashanti Arts Enterprise Summit, hosting the top-notch, well-credible, highly elated, top standard dignitaries. We'll start with a word of prayer before we zoom into today's business. Let me invite Mr. Amade. Michelle, wherever you are, kindly pick up the microphone.
All right.
Shall we be in the word of prayer?
I will leave left over. I see the regional director leading the chat members here present to welcome all the judges in the house. That is a very powerful delegation. These are headmasters and mistresses that they are so led the beautiful artwork at Aqua Interface. And they are being led by the regional director of the state, Dr. Kwame Amokra, to welcome the regional minister and the CEO of NEIP.
Ladies and gentlemen, education has become the facilitator of growth and development. Notwithstanding, entrepreneurship has been the beacon of growth and economical development. Today, we see heads of institutions, we see people with credibility and status when it comes to the education ministry, come to officially program right inside Kumasi Girls High School. A very powerful interaction. Practical engagements not only for the photography event, but rather for practical, social, and societal development. I see the highly elated Honorable Compton, YA Director Kono. It's a pleasure. We'll have the first gentleman of all students in Ghana, the President of the National Union of Ghana Students, Esquire Ashi Ibrahim.
Is it the man who told you?
These media partners, we kindly have to position ourselves very well so we don't interrupt the proceedings for today. Now, for the purpose we'll have a very useful minister who is active in engagement and has always been the beacon of youth strength, having to champion the officials here. Okay.
Shall we wake up? Let's great that you are Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you for today. Thank you for bringing us to the day exam. Lord, we thank you for going to go on here, be with us, guide us, and listen back for your name. Amen.
Oh, amen. Oh, amen. Michelle Lubrika Kayana. Alright, so we'll have a very beautiful minister now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have the band. Arise, gather you for your country. The nation demands your devotion. Get us along. In solidarity, we recognize the national youth anthem, the band. Thank you very much. Very easy, 160. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, in all due recognition, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic, had a vision. And in engagements, he had to build a strong cabinet to engage the people, the students, the youth, on the importance of the message that he does carry. Finding a very affable, strong, youthful minister, the neck presser, I'll call him, the regional minister, Dr. Franco Makwende, together with the Education Directorate and the CEO of NEIP, Eric J. Esquire, a very astute and dignified gentleman within the public government. We're here today not only to engage on the art industry, but we're looking at how we can convert talents into enterprises. We're growing as an active youth. In the next 3, 4, 5 years, we might see ourselves in the job sector and market. But then the value that we have as people, the value that we have as creators, we're not only really on the knowledge and the intellect, but rather how we want to transform into substantive business ideas. Today, I share a lot of pride because I'm a proud visual artist back in senior high school, and that is why solidarity will still stay with me. Let me recognize the presence of our big issues that we're so happy. We'll have Nana Wawase Kene, representing the Wawase Akwamu Kene. Nana, can you give us a wave? Oh, give it up for Nana, please. We'll have Nana Masikine Otutuo Birkball also here. Nana, can you give us a wave? Madam Monica Watson, the Assistant Domestic Kumasi Girls SHS, can you give us a wave? We'll have the Assistant Esther Osei, the Head Mistress of Aberdeen Senior High School. We'll have Madam Cassandra Osei, who is the Senior High School representation. We'll have Madam Grace Asimeni, and just so Senior High Technical School. We'll likewise have the Head Mistress of Tiga Media Senior High School, Hajia Abdullah Adam. We'll have Madam Cynthia Berifo, the Head Mistress for Achina Kung Senior High School. Continually, we have Madam Rita A.C. Menlo, the Sassi Montego Senior High Technical School in representation. We'll have Mr. Albert Mensa Pentecost Senior High School. We'll have Madam Amelia Denny Chief, I don't know the name right, I can't even get there. What would be Technical. We'll likewise have Mr. Yao, Chumesi KFCS Head. So we'll have Mr. Felix KK Dafa, who's the Dahoma 6 Senior High School Head. We'll have Mr. Peter Watson, SDA Senior High School 5. Likewise, we have Mr. man-made Bay of Power Kumasi Girls SHS. Thank you so much. Now, we're going to take the opening remarks and engagement from the regional ministers. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a story. In the next decade to come, if there's any active young youth in Ghana who in the islands of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will take the country and focus not only in thought and work but growth and development, then we'll look out for this African young man with so many initiatives to think about the fact that he kept students at the roundabouts, at the overhead, not only in expression, but rather making us understand the art concepts and artistry of the environment we find ourselves in. And proud of Ashanti as well. Let me introduce to you the regional minister of Ashanti region, Dr. Frank Amwakobe. Keep doing it for him. Keep doing it for him. So he gets on the stage. Keep doing it for him. Keep doing it for Dr. Frank Amwakobe, the regional minister of Ashanti region. Keep doing it for Dr. Keep doing it for Dr. So he gets up there. Keep doing it for him.
Thank you. Nananos, distinguished guests, the CEO for NEIT, my Chief Director, the Regional Coordinating Director, Regional Expression Director, the Headmistress as present here, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends of the media. Good morning. Good morning. Great. I read greetings from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Dramani Mahama, on whose accord we stand here in honor of our great talents as we have gathered here in this building. I remember last 2 years when we started with the Ashanti Festival, we received a very strong commendation and recommendations as well from the creative arts family. They brought together a good proposal which we thought to consider and make sure we implement it. The reason for which this year's Ashanti Festival will be the Street Arts Festival. And today, beyond the Street Arts Festival, we have Ashanti Arts Enterprise Summit, a platform to celebrate creativity, innovation, entrepreneurship, and immense potentials of our young people. And all the time, the NEIT, as headed by the CEO, Mr. Ekeche, for making this a reality. A round of applause for Honorable CEO for helping us make this a reality. And first and foremost, I wish to warmly congratulate all students gathered here who have successfully completed your WASI examinations. Your completion of this important phase of your academic journey is a significant achievement. Your hard work, your discipline, perseverance, and commitment has brought you this far. And regardless of the outcome, we should be proud of you and the efforts you have invested over the years. Today marks not the end of the academic journey, but the beginning of greater opportunities and possibilities. I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation to all of you who participated in the Street Arts Festival and the Ashanti Festival by extension. Your dedication, creativity, and passion transformed online space into a powerful expression of culture, identity, and imagination. Through your artwork, you demonstrated that creativity is not merely a hobby, but a valuable tool for communication, a tool for education, social change, and economic empowerment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I remember clearly the space that our students of life come from was a space that formed as a den for thieves and criminals, and most generally the mentally challenged. There was an area that had a lot of sanitation-related issues among others. I remember as part of the few sanitation exercises we held in the early days, there was one of the spaces that we looked at and we had to invest money in making sure we took the place. Just few weeks after taking the place, we went there and then we realized that almost everything we have done has gone back to square zero. That was when the idea of transforming the place came into being. And to admit to the fears, we actually did not know and weren't too sure how the whole art festival will come out to be. It was either a risk to be taken to end up as a cockpit or a risk to take to end up as a bridge. And thanks to your commitment and the creative minds you have in this auditorium, you were able to make a then area of sanitation concern now into a tourist site and a tourist attraction. A round of applause for yourself for this important achievement. I am also particularly grateful to the NEIP and the leadership of the Chief Executive Officer, as I mentioned, for their commitment to support our creative minds. Following the engagement we had, NEIP has pledged then to establish an enterprise connection and provide support and opportunities to all participating schools. I remember during the Street Art Festival, we made that announcement. It was widely published that NEIP has come in to see how best we will be able to connect talents into enterprise. But if you visit some foreign countries, you realize that the arts community is a multi-million-dollar community. It's a sector that generates a lot of revenue and creates a lot of prosperity. Unfortunately for us here in this part of the world, we see arts as a secondary option instead of seeing it as an area where we need all the energy, all the support to be able to develop things. Now, with the intervention and what we have seen at the Shukwa, we have together redefined visual arts here in Ghana and in Ashanti region. Put your hands together for yourself for that. We have changed the old narrative that people had about visual arts. Now visual arts is visible, tangible, and closer to us more than it used to be. And I want to appreciate you for making this vision possible. NEIP, after the pledge, decided that beyond just making them support available, let's use this platform as a bridge to bring together talents and enterprise. We have to rely on this because of WASP. So we decided that immediately after the WASP, let's put this together so we can bring enterprise closer to your talent. Our vision is clear. We do not want talent to remain hidden. We want talent to become opportunity. We want creativity to become enterprise. And we want innovation to become employment. I am equally pleased to announce the commitment of the Honorable Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts to support our students and the various schools beyond what we have done in diversifying their exposure through additional programs and putting you up for additional projects that will be held at the national level. A round of applause for our Honorable Tourism Minister. Again, he has indicated commitment to organizing his batches, excursions and tourism ventures for our schools in batches. So he plans to send some of our students to the Parliament House, the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, our historic castles, our museums, and other key national installations. So these are all activities planned for our visual arts community, kind courtesy the Honorable Minister for Tourism and Creative Arts. A round of applause for these visits will help broaden perspectives and will deepen appreciation of our history, our heritage, and inspire new creative ideas and artistic expressions. Exposure is a powerful tool for innovation, and we must ensure that our young people have every opportunity to learn from our rich history and the diversity of our nation. Furthermore, there are plans underway, this with the support of His Excellency the President, to to introduce a national visual arts and creative competition. Put your hands together for this as well. So this will mean that instead of waiting for the Ashanti Festival to demonstrate your talents, you will stimulate the districts to begin a district level competition. What the best of the schools will now appear at the Street Art Festival, and the best of the schools will join the other regions for the national festival. And with this commitment and as part of the initiative, students will participate in artistic paintings and interpretation of key national monuments and landmarks, and using arts to tell countless stories and preserve our heritage for future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, the creative industry represents one of the greatest opportunities for our youth. It has huge economic transformation potentials and huge developmental potentials. The future belongs to those who can create, innovate, and solve problems. Our responsibility as leaders is to create the environment, support systems, and create opportunities that will enable our young people to thrive. Today, we celebrate talents. Tomorrow, we build enterprise. Together, we create jobs, inspire innovation, and shape a brighter future for Ghana. To all our students, continue to dream boldly, create fearlessly, and pursue excellence in all that we do. To our teachers, we want to commend you for training our students in this manner that we are all proud of them today. To our campuses, we know that many of you have written for requests for a visual arts studio for your respective schools. As part of the commitment for Get Fund for this year, we made a very strong case for visual arts studios for the respective campuses. And gradually, we want to assure you on behalf of the President that you receive much attention in making sure that we create these studios so that it will enhance teaching and learning and also create an environment for creativity. Beyond this, and in recognition of the Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osebetu II, we have made arrangements for our students to have a royal handshake and a royal recognition from the Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osebetu. A round of applause for the king. So as many of you may be aware, he's out of the country on some diplomatic and some traditional assignments. On his return, we make an arrangement for safety. Now that we are done with school, we are sure that we will be able to have ample time so that we will be able to mobilize and also have that royal recognition. Beyond all this, what is next for Street Art Festival? We are hoping for a very big and a mega Street Art Festival come 2027. Put your hands together for that. And I'm sure with your involvement in the 2026 Street Art Festival, even if you are not in school, you still have the passion of joining those who are in school to be able to demonstrate what you want to have as a region. We have mapped key infrastructure or government installations within the region where we want to target next. One includes the iconic Jubilee Park we have within Kumasi. The other includes the Asafo interchange, the Sopoline interchange, and by October this year, we are handing over 3 brand new interchanges, flyovers, as part of the Florida interchange project. So by October, those 3 will be ready. So instead of committing funds under any company to take huge sums in doing this, once again, we have an opportunity to put the talents of our students and our young ones to display as part of the infrastructure we are handing over to the region. Beyond that, the various districts have marked out key areas within their respective districts where we want to visit. I have seen Mampong doing one investment within the triangle where the roundabout is. They want to replicate the open field library over there and also paint around that area. I've seen Kusumke also doing some matches with the presidential leader as we have there. I saw Akuma and SHS also doing magic with their school walls and their adorning neighborhood. I also saw the excellent work done at the Oforikrum by the MC on the Oforikrum overpass. The region is known as the garden city of West Africa. And that accolade comes with our top-notch city beautification, city greening, and our passion towards tree planting. This is what we want to restore. But we know that Rome was not built overnight. So we want to start gradually from our key installations and expand into the cities. And we know clearly that for this commitment, they're going to support us to be able to beautify our cities and beautify our region. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today again we have an award and a reward for all schools. Put your hands together, kind person, and so every school, no matter the numbers, every school that participated in the Street Art Festival, we have a special package for you. Equally, every student that was present for the Street Art Festival, we also have an award for you. Put your hands together for everyone. This is to encourage you, acknowledge, and also reward your commitment. For many of you, I'm sure when you came to the interchange and you saw how huge the surface was, you will definitely be scared, not knowing what you will be doing or what will come out of it. But with that courage and with that resilience, we want to acknowledge you. Lastly, I want to acknowledge all corporates and civil society organizations and individuals who came on board to support us financially, to support us with things, and to support us with all additional things that we needed to undertake these exercises. And also to acknowledge especially the creative community and our renowned artists who got together for them, who serve as mentors and supervisors for the work that was done. We want to make a case and a statement that this is just the beginning. We are committed to expanding, and we are committed that together we create talent, build enterprises, and make sure together we beautify and restore the garden city accolade of our beloved region. With this remarks, I want to formally open the 2026 Ashanti Arts Enterprise Summit. Congratulations to us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Oh, give it up for the resource minister once again. Thank you very much for the cultural truth. We appreciate you. Bloggers, with all due respect, let's kindly stay at the ends of the chapters so that we can have our live feed taken. Okay, thank you. Thanks for your cooperation. Let me recognize our media partners. Here TV, Lawson TV and Lawson FM, Ashanti Prime TV, and then every other media house that's here to in due recognition support this particular project. I know a lot of us have seen the videos, the pictures, and the images of the paintings across the various overheads. I can see Apadanga. Do you know who Apadanga is? Do you know who Apadanga is? I'll tell you the secret later. We'll have to present to you so you get to see the beautiful accolades that we put across within the region, the enhancements that we've done by far, and then the targets that we seek to achieve. But then let me take this advantage to recognize the dignitaries that joined us within force. We have Mr. Jasper Ishan, the headmaster for Ashanti at Senior High School. Thank you, give us a wave. Thank you so much. We have Mr. Joseph from Kumasi Senior High School. Mr. Joseph, please, thank you. Mr. Robert Jeffrey from Ashanti Arts Senior High Technical School. We have Mr. Anthony Dodu, KNUST Senior High School. We have Mr. Benjamin Chuk from Kumasi Senior High School as well. And we will have Reverend Louise Asari from Pempe College. The head. So we'll get to present to you so you get to see the artworks, the images, the talents, the skill, and the flaming energies of these students that were taken out there to go not to compete, but rather describe the accolades of arts, KEPSI, the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program. I will change Michael Plagai. I will kindly get closer. Let's engage before the images start to flow on the screen. Get closer, let's engage before the images start to flow on the screen. Mastermind, tell us about the concept and engage with us.
All right, thank you very much. And I'm the regional minister, the CEO of NEIP, regional coordinating director, education director, open to all these observers. It's an honor to come before you to speak about the process of the Street Arts Festival. As we prepare to set up, we are going to have a PowerPoint presentation of the entire process. The regional minister will come and has said almost everything. So this is going to be very brief. However, we want to give you a pictorial view of what's going to happen. In the nutshell, just as we spoke about, the whole Street Arts Festival was a program or a project under the Ashanti Festival, which the brain behind it is the academic name of the region. This year, we decided to bring on board innovative programs. In our first edition, we made a lot of strides. What we had a lot of people praising the regional minister for his innovation. But this year, we know that as a team for the Ashanti Festival, that's Ashanti Global Festival Heritage, we wanted us to do something different. Something which would change the status quo. Many times, we end up thinking our art students and making art outside. We think the science students, the general art students and other courses are the best students. We tend to think that visual art students are people who are not academically endowed. So due to that, we mostly don't focus on the visual art students. To change the status quo, we needed to do something to give the entire country a different view of how visual art students are. These are people who have been endowed with gifts of God. Even in the Bible makes us understand that every individual has their God-given talent. And with their God-given talent, if these people are endowed in the form of art, then we should do something to showcase what God has given them. In the country, National Maths and Science Quiz has become a norm. This is because we have been able to consciously promote science and math quiz. We have been able to tell the whole world that when you come to Ghana, there are students who are academically endowed in the arts of science and math. However, our visual art students have normally been neglected. So let's do a street art painting where the visual art students are going to get the opportunity to showcase what they truly have. Then the next question came about. The next question is, who qualifies to be a participant of the Street Art Festival? When this question came about, the regional minister rightly said, how about to give us chemistry students and basic school students the chance to showcase what they are doing about. To be honest, many of us doubted it because we haven't really given the visual art students an opportunity as a country. And if the regional minister wants to change the status quo, and we are starting off with something as huge as an interchange, then there is a possibility that if you get it wrong, the he's going to face a lot of backlash. But for the bundle, it was very easy. Because he told us that if the president, a young man is not thinking about the age of 35, has been willing to give to hand over a region like the Ashanti region over to him, then so we have to give the young ones the chance to also prove what they can do in our world of nation building. Lo and behold, we knocked on the doors of the Ghana Education Service, and Dr. Amanka opened us. When he opened us, not just did he open us, but he made sure we're going to get the women's reception. He set up a meeting between us and all the police directors. We had a fruitful engagement, and they were mostly pleased with what we were going to do. So we had to set a date quickly. I will let you know that. But as we spoke with them, I'm still giving you a brief history to how we had the Street Art Festival. So we set the date, and we had to set the ball to roll. When we started with our Ashanti Festival, the National Minister was around. However, when it was the time for the Street Art Festival, he had to engage elsewhere. In as much as he was not in the country at the time, he believed that he had great caretakers who could do a massive job. In the person of and today, I am going to be pleased to show you some of the pictures we have from the popular open air museum. So now that we are almost set for the PowerPoint presentation, we are going to go straight to the pictorial side and the presentations of what we have for us with regards to the whole concept of the Street Art Festival. So this presentation is done by myself. My name is I was coordinator for the Ashanti Festival and Personal Assistant to Dr. And we are looking at Africa Entertainment which has been developed over the years to now an open museum. So a brief history about the Ashanti Festival, which I have already, it is a regional initiative of Dr. in which we are looking at projecting the rich heritage of the Ashanti region. Ashanti region has been noted for a whole lot of things. Today, I see a voice here in the front seat, and he is even a typical definition of how our art in the region has grown and how well we have positioned ourselves. Now we are going to the cultural preservation. Just as I said, we can rightfully see an animal seated in their seat. When we talk about cultural heritage, the Ashanti region has always been known as the beacon of hope in the entire Ghana when it comes to issues of culture. And anytime we are speaking about culture, the first place to go is the Ashanti region. We are looking at creative production. I've already explained why we needed to bring on board our secondary school students from the visual arts department to throw more light on them. Again, many a times when our people from the diaspora or when even we Ghanaians, we travel outside the country, there are certain vantage places where we go to take photographs. How about back in the days we used to call the Ashanti region the Garden City. That is because there were areas which were known to be extremely nice. There were areas which were known to be very nice. So we needed to keep that with mitigation of the Asukwa interchange. Now we are looking at from neglect to open air gallery. We know that many a times people complain about their phones being snatched at the Asukwa interchange. People complain about the state of the interchange where we have posters and everything on the interchange. So that we needed to make the place an open air library so that now people can go there to have a good feel of the place. Now these are some of the pictures of how the place used to be like. So if we could get pictures of how it used to be like, we are going to show the before and after of the place. So these are how terrible the place was. Then now we move to how beautiful and how nice the place has been. This is as a result of the low man job which students in this auditorium have done at the Asukwa interchange. If it hadn't been the people seated in this auditorium, then we wouldn't have been having this amazing Asukwa interchange which we are all proud of as a region. So let's look at some of the challenges we face in this process. We are going to look at some of the challenges we face in this process. Once we are done, I am sure
our production team will give us a feel of how the pictures. So this is how our squad will change. Let's have other pictures. Let's have other pictures running. This is how our famous open air museum used to be. And as we can all see, right after this, we are going to look at the after pictures. This is posters which has been displayed to make the place look horrific. But then by the intervention of Dr. Frank Kamwapini, we are now going to look at how the after pictures look like. I'm sure our technical team is working on getting us the pictures from the after. But we are now going to look at some challenges. Yes, there was a great opportunity to show what our visual arts students have in there. However, we face a number of challenges. Okay, so these are some of the pictures. Alright. So these are all paintings which were done by students from our previous schools. What we did was, in order to preserve the schools which did this, we made sure the students wrote their names, wrote their schools at every painting which they did. So from neglect, now we can go on this in the Ashanti region. This is how our interchange now looks like. These are some of the pictures from the after. This is not even the complete version. I'm hoping the technical team can give us the complete version. Let's move straight into the challenges. Right after that, we'll do the complete overview of how now it looks like. Yes, just as I was saying, there were challenges. The challenges have to do with, in as much as we did not use funds from state, we needed to acquire some faith. We needed to feed our students who have now left the classroom to the streets of Aswat Interchange. And the guys in Kumasi Girls and he all around, she also came through for us. There are a chunk of people who came through for us, from Owuani Photos, from Big Piero, and a number of companies. Once we have this, we are going to showcase to the world. Now, let's look at what. Let's look at the way forward. Regional Media has already given us a list of the idea that in 2027, we plan to do something more bigger. The Ashanti region Ghana is proud of what our secondary school students have done. In order to make this much bigger, we are going to believe with you that next year, 2027, right from the word go, we are going to have a partnership with your office. Again, you need us to reach out to the offices who would be of support to us, so that in 2027, this year, what we said about the Ashanti Festival was we are making a statement. In 2027, we want to leave a legacy in the Ashanti region. And when the bell knocks, we know that when we are leaving a legacy, it was through the NDIP, it was through Dr. Frank Kamwapini, it was through Nananum, it was the entire country and the visual arts fraternity, the GS that came together to leave a legacy in the Ashanti region. Thank you very much.
Oh, you can do better for him. You can do better for him. A clear directive that there were challenges, there were tough times, there were hot moments, having to achieve whatever they were working towards, but we're able to go through it. Let me introduce the NEIP Director for Ashanti region, my boss, Alaj Obidiaba. We'll call it fashion. Please give it up for him. Thanks for the TV. Thank you so much. So moving on, we'll have to talk on promoting entrepreneurship and innovation among students. No other will handle it than the Director for Business Development at NEIP, Mr. Vincent Ohene in tow. Give it up for him as he walks up stage. Oh, you can do better. The Business Director for NEIP, Mr. Vincent Ohene in tow.
I honestly don't like the energy though. Shall we do on our feet? We are young people. Shall we do on our feet? This initiative is undoubtedly the brainchild of one person, and that is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I want you all to shout, yay, for him. Wait, so let's do something for John Mahama. John Mahama, John Mahama, John Mahama, Osheye. John Mahama, Mahama, Osheye. John Mahamo, yeah. John Mahamo, yeah. Young man, let's renew my seat. Thank you very much. Let's renew my seat. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about something that is very important, and I will not attend this way. We are talking about entrepreneurship. You are asked, and you have the skills. Before my CEO walked in, when he walked in, he gave me something, and he asked that I select 2 random people and use them. If you are seated and you want that gift, my CEO handed over to you, kindly, gently walk forward. There's a gift from the CEO of NDIC, Honorable Eric. He says I should give it to somebody. If you are here and you want it, kindly step forward for the gift. Just so I make it easier, he says I should give 1,000 Ghana cedis to somebody. If you are here and you want the 1,000 Ghana cedis, kindly walk forward. Now, yes, people are walking, they are coming. Yes, he said I should give somebody 1,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, I want 1 or 2 or 3 people. He's here. A round of applause, a round of applause for him. Come. Don't you have any lady who wants it in Ghana cedis? Yes, if you want 1,000 Ghana cedis, please come forward. I think Vietnam minister is smiling. He may add up something. He may top up. Great. So how many do you have? 5. Great. So, now they are coming. Great. Please line up here. Line up here. Line up here. Hey, you also want it? It's okay. No one to come again. Or madam, you are coming. Hey. You also want it? Okay. Great. And if 1,000 Ghana cedis is enough, you will have to do something and get 1,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, please, let's move upstairs. Let's move upstairs, all of it. Yes, so face the screen. Today we are celebrating arts, entrepreneurship. There are 3 pictures on the screen. If you're able to mention their names very well, my CEO is here and he's giving you 1,000 Ghana cedis. Today we are discussing arts as entrepreneurship. And these are pictures. Yes. If you are ready, let's go. Take the microphone. You mentioned their 3 names for the 1,000 Ghana. Once you are done, you walk to CEO and he will give it to you. Who is ready to start? Oh, nobody. Yes, try. Somebody should try. Yes.
Slowly.
The first one is Ibrahim Mahama. The first one is Ibrahim Mahama. The
last one is Ama Akini. CEO wants to give 1,000 Ghana, please. Who's speaking 1,000 Ghana? Another lawyer. If you make the attempt and you don't get it, then you sit down. Come on, you are out. Yes, 1,000 cities.
The first one is Ibrahim Mahama, and then the last one is Google.
Why are you leaving the middle one? You mention the first one, you go to the third one, and you leave the middle one. Yes, 4,000 cities from the CEO of NEI. Yes.
The middle one is Sofiana.
Okay. So let's find the thing. CEO still wants to give the 1,000 cities out. We are discussing as entrepreneurs. Great, let's hold on. So now their names are here. Tell us what you know about them. Just one sentence and you can pick the 1,000 cities. So you mentioned the name of the first person, one sentence, second person, one sentence, third person, one sentence, and you pick your 1,000 Ghana and you go. Oh, nobody. Yes, all three for the 1,000 Ghana. Yes. I think Minister has been kind. He said you can work, two of you can come together and work together and get 1,000 cities. Yes. Two of you, so now 4 cities. Oh, nobody. Who's picking up? Great. Yes. So we have just 1 minute to do this and then we can sit and continue. Oh. Say it to. Don't let the 1,000 Ghana go away, please.
Ibrahim Mahama, he used the instrument to create an anthem. And after the last document, introduced the national anthem.
Hey! Okay, so it looks like CEO will have to take 1,000 Ghana. A round of applause for all of them. Let them sit down. Oh, please sit down. You don't want to sit down. A round of applause for them. A round of applause for them. So those who tried, kindly come forward. Those who tried, who tried to say something. Yes, those who came first and were able to mention that one or two, kindly come back. Minister and CEO wants to say hello to all of you. Please come back. One, Pastor Ahmed Mahadi. If you didn't say anything, don't come back. Okay, so come, all of you come. Okay, so all those who came here, who took the risk and came here, all of you kindly come back. Yes, you are entrepreneurs, please come back. A round of applause for all of them as they come back. Let's clap for them.
Hello. Take one water for me.
Okay, so I'm happy to inform all of you that the honor, before I sing, let's give a round of applause to the Honorable Ashanti Regional Minister. A round of applause to the Honorable Ashanti Regional Minister. And another big round of applause for the CEO of NESP, Honorable Eric again. Let's clap for them. The two gentlemen have decided that for your effort, because we are discussing entrepreneurship, because you took the effort, you took the risk and you came here, they are giving each and every one of you 200 Ghana cedis. A round of applause for them, a round of applause for them. Yes, so please, wait, take your number. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if none of them, please walk out. The aid to the minister is there. He will give you your 200 Ghana cedis. Please, a round of applause to all of them. This side. Okay, guys, great. So we are discussing entrepreneurship. Let me ask you something, just very brief. If minister gives you 1 million Ghana cedis now, what will you do with it? 1 million Ghana cedis. Now, what will you do with it? Miss Malika. 1 million Ghana cedis. If minister gives you 1 million Ghana cedis, what will you do with it? Will you want to buy a Benz with it? Will you to attend Oxford University or Harvard University? Will you want to stop school because now you have 1 million Ghana cedis, so there is no need to go to school? Will you want to invest the money? What will you invest the money in? To do what? To do what? Sell Indomie. But sell what? Great. So, my younger brothers and sisters, we are here to discuss something very important, and I don't want you to break your mind here. We are discussing youth entrepreneurship, and I want you all to appreciate something that is very important. Now, the data is clear. There is something we can all not run away from. That is youth unemployment. There are lots of people who have finished school and cannot find jobs. What is the government doing about it? What can you do? It makes it even serious for those of us living in the urban area. A lot of them have university degrees, have master's degrees, they have their PhD and cannot find jobs. The government has introduced so many initiatives, and I'll just list that for my CEO. Once you get there, you will tell you. It makes it very imperative for you to start looking at entrepreneurship because it makes it very imperative because entrepreneurship has now become the most important aspect to go. If you look at this data, it is clear that 38% of the population of Ghana are Ghanaians. It means that we need to get 200 Ghana babies. A round of applause for them. Now, let's bring our mind back to this data. It says that the reality is that about 54.7% of the population in Ghana are less than 35 years. It means that all of us, we constitute the majority. And now that youth unemployment period, what can you do? You are as students, you already have a skill. What can we do together? Great. So I want us to stay here. This will be the highlight of the presentation. The theme for this program is talent to entrepreneurship. I want us to stay a little bit on the talent. We look at the T, we look at the A, we we look at leadership, we look at team, we look at networking, and we look at teamwork. Now, because there's money involved, I know once I call people, you come. But still, I need 4 people to come forward. 4, just 4. You may never know what you get anyway. You may never know. So, 4 people, if you want to come, please come. Just 4. Yes, you may never know. Okay, great. Stay there. Come. Okay, great. So we are discussing talent entrepreneurship. We are looking at the TALENT. I want us to focus on the N first, networking as entrepreneurs. Which will I show? First, you go to the eye. Go through everywhere, the crowd. Go and get a very beautiful lady and bring her here. Wait. A very beautiful lady and bring her here, please. A round of applause for you. This one is to be given to you. Go and bring one. Very beautiful one. Also look through and bring a very handsome gentleman, please. Look at this one. The handsome gentleman, they are here. I beg you. Go and bring one. Please hurry up. Someone hurry up. A round of applause for them as they come. So to me, this is the most beautiful lady in the room, right? Great. This one, safe to say, I think the other. Where's the other lady? Handsome gentleman around. Great. A round of applause for them. Great. So we'll stay here. We are looking at talent. We are looking at T for tenacity, A for ambition, L for leadership, E for enterprise, N for networking, and T for teamwork. I'm starting from networking. Now look at them. Look at their face each other. Now smile. Look at them. From eyeball to eyeball. And all of you, please pay attention to the lady. Pay attention to the lady. We are discussing networking. Now, look into her eyes and tell them something beautiful, something nice.
What a creature.
Hello, did you hear him?
Oh, what a creature.
Hello, great. I'm sure you've all heard of this phrase, that what a man can do, What a man can do, Madam, look into his eyes and tell him something sweet, something nice. Wait. Yes, look into his eyes and tell him something nice.
It's mouth.
Me cannot understand. A beautiful smile. Oh, what a great. So, those of you here, I want you to give me one word that best describes what the lady did to him and what he did to the lady. Just one word. Just one word. Those of you here, one word. One word. So he said something nice to the person. That act of doing that, saying something nice. Just one word that best describes it. In a way, but the actual word is there. It starts with the word see. It starts with the word see. But this one there's no money anyway. A round of applause for him. The objective of this exercise is that if you want to become an entrepreneur, those of you with an art skill who want to build businesses out of it, you first need to understand that you cannot do it all by yourself. You need to network. You need to build relationships. Somebody may have the money, somebody may have the skills. You need to work together. The easiest way to build a relationship or to start networking is to learn to give what? A compliment. So right from here, if you are done and you go to the Honorable Regional Minister and you're able to give him a compliment, he will smile. CEO will smile. And that will be a way for us to open up and have conversations around that. So one very important trait, if you want to build a business, now that you have the skills, is to understand that you cannot do it by yourself. You need people. And if you cannot build relationships, if you don't know how to talk to people, learn to give what? Compliments. Is that okay? Is that okay? Great. Now we'll stay here. And we'll look out for leadership. Leadership. Over there, can I get the 5 seconds? Yes, the very quiet one on you. Yes, on you. Nice one. Great. No, I didn't have that for you one. I have one. It's on you, but it's not white. Okay, so we'll manage with it. Okay, please, have you all seen where the chair is seated? Have you all seen where opt out and then we blindfold the person? So blindfold them. Please, pay attention to it. Blindfold so that she doesn't see. Okay, paper me and then you matter. Okay. So you saw where the chair was, right? Now you have been blindfolded. I want to leave you back and be blindfolded. Go and sit on that chair. Please pay attention to her. If you're able to sit on the chair. This one to see you will do 2,000 Ghana flat. But you saw where the chair was. Yes, so go there and sit on it. Hey. Please hold on. Madam, come. Do you have something to do? So you see she's asking where the chair is. Because she saw that the chair was here. And we blindfolded her. And she can't find the chair. Now come back. Let's blindfold her again. Hold on. Who's your friend here? Chantal, come. Now, I want you to observe it very well. When we blindfolded her, she looked around and she couldn't find the chair. Now, she has still been blindfolded and she still needs to sit on the chair. Now, Chantal, fold her hands and leave her to go and sit on the chair. And let's see whether they will find it easily. So let's observe that. A round of applause for them. Now, what is the lesson you have learned out of this? I said we were talking about leadership. Yes.
So I've learned that before someone will be able to become a leader, he will need help and assistance from those who have to follow up.
So one, before you can become a leader, you need what? Help. Yes, any other?
To become a leader, you need trust for people around you.
You need people you can trust around you. That's okay. Good. Yeah.
Please, to become a leader, you have to unite well with everyone because together we build divided people.
Great. A round of applause for people. And the final one here.
You need someone who is also having the aim.
Presentation to an end. We are discussing talent to entrepreneurship. What is the theme? Tenacity. Now that you are young people with the skills, with the act, you need that skill. You need to be serious and determined. You need that ambition. You just mentioned that you need someone who has that aim so that you can work together. And now finally you need leadership. You need somebody who has worked on that path to hold your hands and show you the way. Enterprise. You need to be business minded. Now that you have that skill, the beautiful painting you did, ask yourself, what can I do to monetize it? Then I bet you so once you have any skill and you are endowed with so many skills, be asking yourself that what can you do to add money or to gain money from it? And now don't forget that you cannot do it all by yourself. You need people. You need network. And if you cannot network, learn to give a compliment. And finally, you need to work as a team. On this note, I want to bring my presentation to an end. And thank you for your kind attention. Thank you.
Oh, we can do better with the business director. Let's give him a hand again. Let's give him a hand again. Right, please blindfold me and let Minister take me around there, I think. I like the lesson, follow who know road. Thank you so much. That was a very educated and practical one. Well, much appreciated. Now we'll give room 5 minutes to ask questions. You can throw all your questions to any of our dignitaries for answers. Where's my brother? Can you come and help me with the microphone? I'm told the board member of NEIP is here with us. Madam Abnasa, if you're here, kindly give us a wave. Madam Abnasa. And a very beautiful and elegant lady, Miss Malika 2025. Lady, come and see you. Ladies, how are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you so much. So we're going to take in 5 minutes, questions and answers. Very brief ones. Okay, let's get on that. The cultural team, kindly give us a minute to interlude whilst we prepare for the panel discussion. gone into a very important segment for today. We have a panel discussion with few key stakeholders who are present today. So, in no particular order, let me invite Mr. Al-Hassan Isa. Mr. Al-Hassan Isa, if you're here, kindly join me off stage. Let me invite Peter Mensah Bonsu. Mr. Peter Mensah Bonsu. George Chairman. Mr. George Chairman, kindly join me. Mr. Rashid Ibrahim, who's president. Oh, clap for them. We can do better. Clap for them while they come. Clap for them while they sit. Let me also invite Brother Bakusi Ahmed, Miss Malaika 2025. Give it up for her. The CEO of UJ Fashion Islamic, can I see you off stage? UJ, can I see you likewise? Oh, you can do better for her. You can do better for her. Keep clapping from the all settled. Give it up for our panelists, give it up for our panelists. So let me give them a 5-second time to introduce themselves briefly. Very, very snappy one. To just get them to feel comfortable and welcome to today's event. So let's start with you.
Thank you very much. My name is Peter Mensah Bonsu. I work with the Center for National Culture Kumasi. I'm in charge of painting and graphic design section.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Peter. Next.
Good afternoon to everybody. My name is Hassan Isa. I'm a visual artist. I live and work in Kumasi and also currently pursuing my PhD in painting and sculpture in Kenya University.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, George Chairman. The CEO of SHS. Thank you. My name is Rashid Ibrahim, President of the National Union of Ghana Students.
Madam CEO of UJ. My name is Bakusi Ahmed, Miss Malaika 2025.
Thank you. Let me start with my next president. We kindly have the microphone comment for me. So we're trying to find a way and then look at how society is biased towards visual art as a cause, and then how we can reframe the narrative. Mr. President, the problem still continues. People think visual art is not a relevant cause. Visual art is not a productive one. Why do we have the problem existing? In your capacity as next president, what do you think can be done to change the narrative?
Okay, thank you very much. I completed a technical school, that is Senior High Technical School. So I know the importance of arts when it comes to chairmanship. And you know, most of our parents considers technical schools and then arts as a secondary choice. That is, people who do not get a place in science or general arts, they are those who offer the visual arts. But if you look at that, that is a misconception. In the sense that if you look at currently the world market, arts is actually taking over everywhere. There is actually untapped resources when it comes to the arts sector. If you look at architecture design, these things are done by artists. And if you are not an artist, you cannot do it. So how do we change this? I think as National Union of Ghana students, I will advocate these serve as advocacy units of all Ghanaian students in the country. I will advocate that we strengthen our career guidance. We must have a structured approach on how students even choose courses in the senior high schools. We must let people follow their talents, but not the choice of the parents themselves. We have students who are talented when it comes to the arts education. Those people, how do we push them? We need to invest in them very well. As I heard the regional minister during his remarks
stated that Get Fund have been allocated some funds that they want to start putting structures that can house artists. And that is a good step. These are some kind of things that can be done to actually conscientize the people that art is not something, or it must not be a secondary choice, but it must be a choice that the students must follow. So the second thing that I want to do is done is we have not celebrate students who graduate from arts. We can even organize some competition. We have National Science and Math Skills competition. Why can't we have an artist competition to select the best artist in the country and give you some award? If possible, government can even give you free scholarship to study abroad. Because we have some of our people doing very well. They are giant, doing very well when it goes to the international artist market. Why can't we promote some of our people? And we have a lot of people who have the potential.
The entrepreneurs themselves. Now, this is my question. The art shows around you, it reflects around you. He was talking about parental support. Did you have it? Did your parents come all out to support you at tender ages like we are here? Did they give you that kind of moral support? If they discourage you likewise, how did you handle it?
Thank you very much for the question and also giving me the seat to share with this amazing mind. Also, I'm very happy that my alma mater is here. I'm an old student of the Kumasi Girls here. Personally, I didn't experience that from childhood. I've always had the support. I needed to be an artist. I always wanted to be an artist. I remember when we were doing career days and doing schools and when people were wanted to be doctors and lawyers, I always wanted to be an artist. And so for me, it was a straightforward thing. I didn't care, but I didn't bend. I just went straight to being who I am today. And thankfully, today I'm doing so well. I'm proud of myself. I have done education globally in Asia and continent. The thing about support for visual artists, I think it has something also to do with the very foundation of it. We still, as a country, treat art as a talent, but in the international art world, it moves beyond talent. It's a business, it's culture, it's an everyday thing. And so once you decide to be an artist, it goes beyond the skill. You need to be very consistent. You need to also deal with a certain method. And so if you want to be an artist, then you need to be serious. You have to take it serious. And sometimes people around you don't take it serious because yourself don't take it serious. You just want to see that talent. So when you begin to move out of the comfort zone, network more and also find mentors who are doing, like big things, then you can tell. Also, you need to research, get more information on what you want to do. But a lot of times, your mother doesn't want you to do art because yourself, when you get the information, you see somebody that you look at, you follow them. Art comes to see. I'm here, I want to see. I make work because I want to see the art. Poets want to listen. Musicians want to be there. And to find the people that inspire you, go to them, and then let them mentor them. I think that will help, and then your people will be proud of you. I've never experienced people looking down on me as an artist. Besides, I'm most loved because I'm an artist.
Give it up for her, give it up for her. Now let's move. Give it up for her, give it up for her. Now let's move to our next panelist. Same question to you. How do the shops at home, parents, and what parents?
All because of that. All because of her. They say, now is now will be our almost for one more. And yesterday, when we talked to her, 18 years. Maybe after was saying you want to know. But the family reading and academics, 18